GTA 6 is almost here. So I put together 7 Florida cop outfits that you guys can rock in GTA Online right now. And I saved the most insane one on this list for last, but without any further ado, let's get into today's video. Now, in order to make these cop outfits, it will involve us doing the transfer glitch again. But for the people who are already familiar with how to do the glitch, I'm going to put a timestamp on the screen that you can skip to. And for anyone watching who doesn't know how to do the glitch, just follow along with what I do in the video. So to kick things off, we're going to open up our start menu, go over to online, and click on swap character. So in order for this glitch to work, you guys are going to have to delete your male character to the right and create a female. Now, I had already deleted my male character on the right side previously, and sometimes the game will give you a female. But even if the game does give you a new male character, click X and accept this alert when the game asks you if you want to copy over the rank from your main male character. And then after you guys have reached this room, simply just switch over to a female, get your picture taken, and then load into a session. Then once you guys have loaded into a session, preferably an invite-only session, go on the map and check to see if the clothing icons are there, and if they are, head to a clothing store. Once you guys are inside, head over to Tops, click on Work Jackets, and get the Peach Camo Clothes field, number 38. Then after that, head over to Gun Running T-shirts and purchase the Blue Digital T-shirt, number 60 at the very bottom. For the pants, we're going to head over to Sports Pants and get the first one called the Spotted Muscle Pants. And then for the shoes, we're going to head over to Sneakers and get the pink plain high tops from number 2. After you guys are done putting that together, head over to gloves and put on the red and gray armored gloves. And then the last accessory you guys will be adding on this outfit will be a pair of B&W Deco earrings. And no, you did not hear that name wrong. But after you guys equip the earrings, head over to the front counter and save your outfit. Now me, I'm going to do it the exact same way that I did it last time and keep it simple for you guys and just call the first outfit 1. And so now that we finished making the first outfit, we're now going to move on to the second outfit that we need to make for this glitch. So the first thing we'll be doing for this next outfit is heading back over to Tops, click on Bikinis, and purchase number 30, the orange bikini. After that, you guys are going to want to take off your jacket. And then you guys are going to want to head back over to the accessories table and throw on a white pearl necklace. And then once you guys have completed the second outfit, make sure that when you're saving it, you save it under the first outfit. And for me, I'm just going to call it number 2. Now for the next step, what you guys are going to want to do is purchase all your ammo. Then open up the pause menu, click options, and click where it says to kill yourself. When you guys respawn, open up the pause menu, click creator, and accept that alert. And then once you guys load in, click where it says create a race, click the word tutorial, and accept that second alert. And then once you guys are loaded into the tutorial, click the pause button, click where it says online, and then click on choose character. Now, when you guys are put back into the room where you can choose either character, we're now going to be deleting our female character. And be very careful that you guys don't accidentally delete your main male character. So from here, all you guys need to do now is to press circle to back out to story mode. Or if you guys are on current gen consoles, you can join a friend in a different session on a different targeting mode. So when I had backed out into story mode, the game ended up putting me in the clouds, and if this happened to anyone else, this is totally fine. You know, the glitch is still in effect, and the only thing you gotta do to solve this is close application and simply load back into story mode. But after you guys have loaded back into story mode, click the pause button, head to online, and load into a session. When you guys have loaded back into online, you should be back on your main male character, and head over to a wardrobe or even the interaction menu and check to see if the 1 and 2 is transferred over, and if it has, then that means the glitch worked. So the first outfit that we'll start with off the list will be a highway patrol uniform, and this outfit will consist of a tan tuck service shirt with a closed collar. After putting on the outfit, Head over to pants, click on chinos, and get a pair of tan chinos. Then for the shoes, you guys are going to want to get yourself a pair of all black Oxfords. And then after you guys are done putting all the clothing pieces together, we're now going to head into a job that's going to get us our gun belt. And the job I'm talking about is called point and shoot. Now, it has been a while, but I believe this job is only obtainable by you bookmarking it off of the social club site. But don't panic because I will be linking it down below in the description. So once you guys have loaded into the job, head down to where it says owned outfit and swipe once to the right. It should give you the gun belt, and after that, just load up the mission. Then once you guys have loaded into the mission, head down the street and go inside this ammunition so you guys can save your outfit in any slot. And then after you finish saving the outfit, open up your phone so you can quit the job, which will then put you back into a free mode session. So once you guys have loaded back in, make your way over to a clothing store so we can finish up the rest of the outfit. So for the first piece, I chose to go with a pair of coffee cup frames for the glasses. And then the next accessory that will help bring everything together for this outfit will be a black tie. And then for the final accessory will just be a regular black watch. And after you guys equip the watch, make sure to save the outfit again. And now we're going to move on to our second outfit on the list, which will be our 1980s Miami Dade outfit.
Hey, but I snapped on this one though.
But to start off the new outfit, we're going to head over to Tuck Service Shirts and get the gray short uniform open. And then for the pants, we're going to head back over to chinos and get ourselves a pair of some dark nut straight. Really, bro? For the shoes, we're going to throw on a pair of all black Oxfords again. And then the last thing you guys are going to want to throw on will be a pair of Jeffrey Dahmers. Start up the mission called point and shoot again. And then all you guys want to do from here is repeat the same process that we did for the previous outfit. So head down the street to that gun store again, save your outfit in any slot that you want, and I'll meet up with you guys again when we're back in a free mode session. So after you quit the job and you're back in a free mode session, head back to a clothing store and head to the accessories table. For the watch, I'm going to go with the regular black watch again, but you guys can choose whichever one you like. So if you guys noticed earlier that when I started up the mission and I put on the gun belt that it took off the glasses that I had, this isn't a sign that the outfit can't be edited after you leave the mission, so don't panic. But after you guys have thrown on those accessories, head over to save your outfit for a second time, and now we're going to move on to our third outfit on the list, which is our Florida Sheriff. So for our Florida Sheriff outfit, in order for us to get a green tuck service shirt with the closed collar, you guys will need to head back to the front counter, click on where it says Diamond Casino, and click where it says Group A 6 gear and get the first one called the Rigid.
Okay, dog, what is up with Rockstar and
For the pants that we're going to throw on this outfit, head over to Fitted Suit Pants and get number 7, the green shiny pants. And then for the shoes, we'll be throwing on a pair of all black Oxfords again. So I have on the screen here for you guys another mission that you can use, just in case point and shoot is giving you guys some problems. This mission is pretty much the same format as point and shoot, just make sure that when you load in that you do switch the clothing to player saved outfits, and of course you will need another player in order to start this mission. And this will be another job that I will have linked down below in the description for you guys to bookmark. So once you guys are in this menu, it's the same method as before. Swipe once to the right, and you should get your gun belt. So a perk that I really like with this mission is it'll have your personal vehicle spawn in once you load in. And from here, just head over to an apartment that you own and save the outfit. And once you reach your apartment, I highly recommend to just save the outfit, name it, and don't edit it. I didn't really do that in my recording session, but I wouldn't really want you guys to mess up anything. So just save the outfit and quit the job. And then once you guys are back, head inside of a clothing store where we'll be putting on a black tie. For the best glasses that I think look really good with this outfit will be another pair of coffee cup frames. And then after you guys slap on those glasses, this will conclude our Florida Sheriff outfit. The next outfit that I got for you guys is just going to be a regular Florida cop uniform. And I actually have an idea where I'm going to divide these up into two outfits where one is short sleeve and the other is long sleeve. So to start off with the pants, we're going to go with the green shiny pants again, because I noticed a lot of police in Florida wear green pants. And then for the shoes, we're throwing on some all black Oxfords again. So for the remainder of the video, I'm going to use a G thing since it's honestly more convenient. And I'm also going to kind of speed run through the rest of the outfit since you guys should know what to do by now. So after I finish saving the outfit with the gun belt, I'll meet up with you guys again in the store where we'll finish the rest of the outfit. So something that I forgot to mention with the previous outfit is when after you save your outfit and you load into a session, if the gun belt doesn't spawn on your character, it's completely fine. You know, just open up the interaction menu and click on where you saved your outfit. And to finish off this outfit, the only accessory that we'll throw on again will be a black tie. And after throwing on that tie, for like the billionth time, save your outfit for a final time, and now we're going to move on to our short sleeve version. So for the short sleeve, I'm not going to go back to the front desk and use any of the Group A sex gear outfits. Instead for this one, I'll just use a regular white tuck service shirt. For the pants for this outfit, we're actually going to head back to chinos and throw on a pair of some navy straight chinos. And then from here, we actually won't throw on anything else just yet, but we're going to head back into the job to get the gun belt. So if you guys are finding this content to be very useful, let me know down below in the comments which of these outfits are your favorite so far. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and drop a like on this video down below, because doing those two things genuinely helps the channel out more than you think. And if you guys want to see more outfits like these where I even evolve the gun belts, let me know about that down below too. But let's get back into the video. So with this outfit, I'm actually going to switch it up and do something that I did in a previous video. And it's basically where I put 3 components on the outfit that consist of 2 badges and the gun belt. Now, in order to get all 3 of these components onto your outfit, swipe once to the right, swipe once again, and then swipe left. And doing it that way should give you guys the IAA badge with a police badge plus the gun belt. And then from here, it's the same method as before. Head to your apartment so you can save the outfit, and we'll meet back in a clothing store. For a pair of glasses to really help with a police look, I'm going to go with these brown eyewears. For the next accessory will be a watch, and we're going to throw on the black watch again. So cops don't usually wear gloves unless if they're investigating or searching for something, but I still feel like it would be cool to throw on these black leather gloves. And then the final thing for this outfit that you guys will be doing is to open up your interaction menu, click health and ammo, click on body armor, and equip the standard armor. And then once you guys have all of that complete, save your outfit again for the very last time, and now we're going to move on to our next outfit on the list, which will be our Florida Park Rangers. So from the pictures that I've seen off the internet of park rangers, I've seen them wear shirts that are in between gray and khaki. So I decided to be a little bit creative and go with the shirt that the summer highway patrol outfit has. In order to get this outfit, you guys will need to purchase the police bike off of Warstock Cash and Carry. And then after that, the outfit should appear in either your wardrobe or the front counter. But if you guys aren't trying to do that, then an alternative that you guys can do is head over to Tops and get either a tan tuck service shirt with a short sleeve, or you guys can use the same shirt that I used on our 1980s Miami Dade outfit, which would be the gray short uniform open. Alright, so enough with all that information, let's get into how to make the outfit. So to start off with the pants, we're going to get a pair of these khaki large cargos in cargo pants. And then after that, we're going to load into It's a G thing again. And for this outfit, I'm only going to be putting on the gun belt. This outfit will also have a hat, and the hat that we'll be going with will be the khaki cap. Alright, so I know that I've been using them a lot throughout the video now, but I'm going to go with these coffee cup frames again. I really like how bright the tint are on these glasses, and they just go really well with this outfit. For the watch, I'm going to go with this regular black watch again. And I know I've been using this a lot too, but of course you guys can throw on whatever watch you'd like. Also, if you guys wanted to go with a better looking cargo pants, you guys can try these olive cargo pants, which, hey, I ain't gonna lie, these pants smack harder than the ones I had on before. They even match the hat. Head over to the front counter and make sure you save your outfit. Now we're gonna move on to one of our last outfits on the list, with this next one being our Miami Police Captain. So the idea behind this outfit was I would put together something that Captain Howard from Bad Boys would wear, especially out in the field. And it makes perfect sense since he's the captain of the Miami PD. So a shirt that I think would look really good for this outfit will be a pink tucked shirt. For the pants, we're going to throw on a pair of jeans, and the jeans that I chose to go with were a pair of navy regular fit. And then for the shoes, I'm going to go with these black flight boots. And then from here, just load up the mission again. So since this is a police captain outfit, which comes with a higher rank, I'm going to be putting on both badges with the gun belt. So instead of choosing the black watch all over again, I'm actually going to go with this gold watch. And then next, you guys are going to want to open up your interaction menu and put on the standard armor again. Now, you would already be cooking with this outfit without gloves, but I'm going to go ahead and throw some on just to make it look even better. So to go for a nice Miami type look, and especially to match the look of the shirt, I recommend going with these slate cop frames. Make sure you guys save your police captain outfit, and now for the moment and outfit that we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, your very own Miami S.W.A.T. And I promise I used a different watch for this outfit. But to start off, we're going to go to combat helmets and get the Moss dual lens. For glasses, we're going to go with a pair of black gun glasses. For the pants, we'll be using the olive cargo pants again. For the shoes, we're going to throw on a nice looking pair of black flight boots again. And then for shirts, we're going to head back to Tuck Shiver's shirt. I cannot say these words properly for the life of me. But once you guys are here, get number 2 called the Moss Short Service Shirt Tucked. For the second set of accessories that we'll throw on will be a pair of black armored gloves, number 9. Open up your interaction menu so you can put on a black parachute. And then for the final accessory piece will be the Carbon Chrono Submariner. Head inside It's a G Thing one last time and put on both badges with the gun belt. So you will have to re-equip some of the things that the mission took off, but once you guys put those back together, save the outfit, and that'll conclude our final outfit off of this list. So, to close this out, that's every Florida cop outfit that we're bringing to Los Santos. Los Santos? Los Santos? What is going on? Let me know down below in the comments which outfit was your favorite, because I'm genuinely curious, because some of these surprised even me when I was putting them together, especially that 1980s Miami Dade. Make sure to drop a like on this video down below, subscribe with the bell icon turned on all, and share this video with a friend, especially if they've been trying to figure out how to do the gun belt glitch. And I am glad to say that this thing is still going strong in the year 2026. In the next video, we're going to be going full on military. So if you guys thought that these outfits were hard and authentic, just wait. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for rocking with me into a new year. And as always, I'll catch y'all in the next upload. Peace.